La belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, la belle époque. Pour me champagne, love me insane. Flowers and chocolate in the color that matches my bonnet. Oh no, it's not a test, only the best. Belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, la belle époque. Airplanes with my name and dinner at restaurant Le Maurice. Oh no, no, it's not a diss. I only drink fizzy fizz. Oh, oh, throw me a kiss. Belle époque, oh oh. Sweet belle époque, oh oh. La belle époque, oh oh. Belle époque. Picnics in the park, kisses in the dark. Oh, belle époque.
Hello friends, I hope you are having an excellent day or an excellent evening wherever in the world you are. I'm about to go out and scroll around a little bit at the flea market. As you may know, in France we have a lot of these kind of vintage markets. I have been looking for a vintage mirror and a vintage soap holder for one of my powder rooms at home. So after that I will come home and then I would like to harvest apples and some grapes because it's time now. I have to harvest everything, and maybe, I'm not really sure, maybe some leaves, grape leaves, to cook some Mediterranean dishes with. And it's still painfully hot for me even though it's the beginning of September. So it is what it is. I will try to survive until to have good crispy weather in France. Market was a success. I have found some objects that I actually needed, but having said that, I couldn't find a mirror and a soap holder, and also I have been looking for umbrella holder, but I couldn't find any. So it's going to be for the next time, and the other objects that I have found I will show you, but now it's really late, like 7 p.m. It was extremely hot today and it's still hot. I have been waiting for the sun a little bit to settle down and also the weather cools down. And okay, there is no sun anymore, but it's still very hot. So what I'm going to do now, as you see, I'm in my garden. Maybe you can see Grisette there, never comes to my vlogs because she's very shy. So I have this bucket because I'm going to harvest apple. And then I'm also going to harvest some grapes, and I will prepare small baskets to give my neighbors, because in this neighborhood mostly the people are very kind, especially some of the neighbors that we have really good relation with. So I thought, why not to prepare for them an autumn basket. Let's go and harvest apples. It's done. As you see, there's an abundance of grape. I'm very grateful for this. Now I'm going to prepare a few little baskets to give my neighbors. And I wish I sincerely wish that I could share with you guys also, just to taste these grapes together. Harvested some fig. Actually, that fig tree, it's not ours. It belongs to next door neighbor, but our neighbor kindly said that the branches that are in your side, so you can have the figs. Show you what I bought. Let's start. I found this lamp, vintage lamp, and I think it's very beautiful and it's still working. It wasn't really expensive. I paid for this one like €5. The only thing that I don't like about this is this light bulb, but I'm gonna change this one. I'm going to find maybe transparent one that you can see inside, like little bit industrial one, And this is still dirty for the moment. I'm gonna obviously clean this one. And also I found this little cute, I don't know, the box. I don't think that it's vintage. You can open and close like this. This one I'm planning to put on my desk, probably under this lamp. because actually this lamp I needed for my desk. I forgot to tell you, in my office, home office, because I have been using this little candle holder. I'm actually very pleased with, but you know, I needed a real lamp because as you know, I wake up very early, like 4:45 almost every day in order to be able to edit my videos for you guys. So but when I use the you know, the light, when I switch on the lights, it hurts my eyes so badly because it's very early and it's dark at that time. So I need a softer light to be able to work. So this was the reason why I have been looking for a desk lamp. And I have found another lamp. This one. It's very big. And this one also seems to be vintage. I'm not really sure. I'm planning to hang it in my shed, in my garden. And I also got, I have found a lot of candle holder. I have been looking for a few because I have, as you see, 2 fireplaces in my house. One of them is in my office and the other one is our living room. In my living room, maybe you already saw in my previous videos that I have those candle holders, but as you see, they are very cheap one. I got them, I don't know, maybe €7 or something like that from a store, but I never liked them because first of all the color faded immediately and they cannot hold properly the candles. So I prefer rather to have you know, the real vintage antique objects rather than the imitation like this one. But at that time I couldn't find any, but I'm very happy that I have found this antique candle set here. I'm going to use them happily, especially during the Christmas time. They feel quite heavy and well done. I don't know, for some reason you can just play around with. I don't know why it is in this way. Anyway, and also I have this one. These are a little bit special because I can put very thin candles in it, because I have big candles that I really like. They are very thin. I'm a little bit afraid to use the other type industrial candles because I feel like it can be toxic. Having said that, I have a few in my house because they are like the bigger one, and you know, the time to time I think there's no harm to use them, but if I'm using regularly, in this case I prefer the big candle. I got this one. Oh, it's very heavy. Just let me show you there. This one. I bought this for my fireplace in my living room because whenever I bring some wood for my fireplace, I don't have any place to put. So this is the reason why I got this one, and I'm very happy with this, but it's very heavy though. So let me put this here. Yeah, that's it. Now I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly, because it's very hot and I feel like I need to book a, you know, 1 week holiday somewhere on the top of the mountain, something like that. I don't know, maybe I can, yeah, I think I'm gonna search for, but meanwhile, while I'm looking for a destination to go, I am going to share with you a clip in which you can see how I decorated my home office, because this house is a very old house, and when I decorate my house I like to, you know, mix and match some old pieces, real vintage pieces, and also some modern pieces because I don't want to make my house like a museum, but at the same time I want to respect the original history of my house, because I know that I cannot renovate my house from A to Z. It demands a lot of time and a lot of money, and also honestly I don't want to, because I think this house is very nice as it is. So okay, while I'm doing my research to find a destination to go and find a crispy, fresh weather holiday, I'm going to show you how I decorated my little office at home. Baskets for my neighbors. So one of them has already a fig tree, so this is the reason why I'm adding the kumquat rather than fig. And also I add this little tiny flower bouquet because it smells really good. This one is the lavender, and this one in French I think it calls sauge, but I don't know name in English. And this one, it has fig, apple, grapes, and a little bouquet.